Hi, this is Jeffrey Kerr Financial Group. Today's Thursday, July 2, 2026. I want to review the second quarter, just point out some numbers. Also want to draw your attention to a couple of items I think have happened in the last 24 hours that I think are important, and again, just draw your attention to them. First of all, stock market had the best quarter it's had in 6 years. The S&P 500 was up about 15%. The NASDAQ up over 21% in the quarter, up for the year now. As a reminder, stock market was down in the first quarter of this year. So the historic rally in April and May really drove the stock market. Also led by technology and AI and chip makers. The Philadelphia SOX semiconductor index was up about 90% in the quarter alone. Just amazing that the index was moved that much in 3 months. But again, it was a good quarter. I do want to point out, though, I think there was some weakness at the end of the quarter, the NASDAQ being down over 4.5% last week. So, and this morning, more recent items. First of all, the unemployment numbers came out for June, and they were estimated to be less than forecast. So less jobs created. The unemployment rate went down, but I think it's a function of the participation rate and that calculation. But again, the employment data was weaker than expected. Now, stocks rallied real strongly on that, and I think the connection is that weaker economy, less pressure on the Fed to raise interest rates, and maybe start considering cutting interest rates. But so that was the news today. News yesterday that I'm not sure how broadly this was out there is that Meta, Facebook, announced they're going to be selling some AI computing power. And Meta stock was up big on the news yesterday. And I don't really understand exactly what's going to be happening or how it benefits Meta or is a warning sign for Meta and maybe even the whole AI build out and the whole data center industry. But it's an interesting, I think, that I've seen some people try to read a lot last night about it, and it's conflicting as to what this really means for AI and data centers. But I do think it bears watching is, are they selling it because they can't use it themselves? They built too much, can't get a return on it? Or is it a way that they can just take what, reduce their capital expenditures and improve margins by selling it too? A lot of questions, I'm not sure. I understand, but I just wanted to point out, I think it could be a signal of a change in the AI investment thesis. We'll leave it there. I hope you have a great Independence Day and an Independence Day weekend and celebrate 250 years of our great country. I'll be back on Monday. Please like, subscribe, and share, and send along any questions. Thank you again. Goodbye.